following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution from Tasty Minstrel Games. Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the daughter.
And what are we playing today, Megan?
Okey Dokey.
Okey Dokey.
It's by Tasty Minstrel Games.
Yeah, this is a cooperative game where we are going to be putting on a symphony.
Mm-hmm.
So
with animals.
With animals.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's check it out. Okay, this is a cooperative game where we are going to do what, Megan?
You are going to be having a music festival. So vocalists, horn players, bassists, drummers, and pianists from all over the land come together to play their part in a special event. Many animals have gathered and each musician has their part to play in creating a successful music festival.
Now, what did you say about the cover here?
I said it reminded me of that movie Sing that came out like last year. Because there's like all the animals doing their little music thing, except if this wasn't a lion and it was like a little gorilla, it'd be good. It's like Taron Egerton does the voice of that, and he's Eggsy in The Kingsman, and I like him.
Yeah, we like The Kingsman. Okay, so how we're going to play this is during each column, we're going to be making columns, we have to have at least one reset. So a reset is just a 0 card. All the rest are going to be each row will be a different color. So we have red, we have blue,
Purple,
orange,
green.
Yeah. So we're going to play, and it doesn't matter what the number is that we play, but the next card, well, the next card in the next column has to be greater than the card next to it on the left-hand column. So the way we will win is if we can successfully have all 10 columns filled. Now, we can talk, but we can't talk about the number of cards we have. We can talk about the color we might want to play, but that's it. So I can't tell Megan, hey, I've got a red 1 or red 5 standing by.
Yeah, you kind of have to figure out what your opponent might have in a 2-player. We find it's a little bit easier to like kind of count the numbers and figure out what might be best for your opponent to do for the next turn, set them up, but it is kind of a big puzzle you're trying to put together here.
So we're going to be filling these columns out, and like I said, there's a blue, a purple, a green,
Those are
an
pretty
orange.
good starting cards too.
Yeah. So since we have 4, we always have to have a reset there, so we'd have to have a reset for red. Then the next turn we could go there, there, there. Let's see, we'll start there.
And then the reset would go in the green.
And the reset would go in the green. Okay? So what happens during the reset, whoever is the person that initiates the reset, they can basically, out of their hand of 7 cards in a 2-player game, they can get rid of either 0, 1, or 2. They take those cards from their hand, they put them on the bottom of the deck, and then they draw that many cards back up. So, pretty simple, right?
Pretty simple, yeah.
All right, so let's shuffle up and play. Based on the number of players, it'll tell you what your starting hand is. So this game does play solo, and if you play that, you get 10 cards. 2 players get 7, 3 players get 6, 4 players get 3, and 5 players get 3. Now there are also cards that will allow for increased difficulty. You can start with either 3, 2, 1, or 0 of these equal cards. Now, if you have an equal card in your hand, you can play that as kind of like a wild card. It equals the card that was next to it, so it's kind of like a free pass. However, we like a challenge, so we are not playing with any of these, so that means that we have to play all the cards as they are given to us. So we'll each get 7 cards. Okay, Megan, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go?
I can go first. I'm just going to let you know I'm really bad at orange right now. So that's the thing.
I can take care of orange.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a blue 2 then.
So after you play a card, you always want to make sure you draw a new card.
Yep. You want to have a handful of 7.
Until you get to the end, and we'll talk about that when we get there.
Purple 2.
Okay.
So red or green will be reset. I'm better at starting red if you would like to reset green.
I can reset green.
Okay.
So when you reset, like I think I said earlier, is you can take 0, 1, or 2 cards from your hand and basically get those cards. You return them to the bottom of the deck and you draw that many cards. So I'm going to get rid of 2. Wow.
Bad ones?
Oh yeah.
That's fun.
I'm really hurting.
Oh, great. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and play that red 4. And hopefully we can do something a little bit better.
Well, because I have exactly 2 colors in my hand.
That's great.
I have green and blue. And,
if you want.
and I'm going to play 3 in this column. So I'm going to start with green.
Okay. That's
and,
good. I
okay.
can't do red at the moment.
We may want to reset red.
That's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the purple 4. I'll let you do the reset to get some new colors.
Can you do the orange?
I can.
Okay.
It's
I will.
gonna be a big jump.
It's okay.
Okay.
We can always reset. So I'm going to play that blue 3.
So we're resetting red.
We're going to reset
Okay,
red.
so I'll let you do that then.
Okay. So we will reset red, and let's see. I don't necessarily want to get rid of any of my cards.
So that you need
So-
some colors.
I do need some colors because I do
Well,
not.
the good thing is though, like the discard goes back into the draw pile, so someone will get them eventually.
I know, but mine are really good.
Ugh, I don't know.
For where we're at. We're going to reset orange this turn because
Yeah, we have to.
we have to, because the numbers only go up to 8.
If I can reset orange, that would be nice. If that's okay with you.
If you can reset, that's fine. You know what? I don't think I'm going to take any cards for my reset.
Okay. How are you on green?
I'm good on green,
You're good on green.
and I'm good on blue.
I'm not good at red at the moment, so
Okay, well,
I'm good at blue as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and reset that, and I'm gonna try to do.
because that's a good strategy. When you know you don't have a certain color, trying to get a couple extra cards in your hand
Okay.
so you can strategize.
I'm still bad at red.
Me too.
Me
So
green.
let's. I'm good on green.
Okay.
Are you good on purple?
Yeah. I'm good
Okay.
at purple.
I'll play that blue 4.
Okay. I've got a purple 5, and now I'm good at red.
Oh, that's good because I still am not, but I'm good on
You're good at
green.
Okay, so I'm good at purple or red. So moving on, I'm good at orange.
Okay. So what do we want to look at resetting?
Green.
I'm actually.
Okay. Green or purple? Purple probably would be better for me. So I'm good at blue and I'm good at orange. I can do red.
Okay.
I don't need a reset at the moment, so if you want to, I'll let you do that.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a blue 5.
Okay. I've got the red or the orange 1. I'm tongue tied.
Okay. So I only have 2 plays left, which is not red. I can play.
I can do red.
You can do red. So
I can't do purple
you can't do purple.
or green.
I can do one of those.
Can you
So
do?
let's go ahead. Let me play.
Can we reset purple?
We can reset purple.
Well,
That's fine.
or green.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll play a
Okay,
green
that's good.
4.
And then I'll let you reset because I've got a red 3.
All right. So we're resetting purple.
Yes.
And do I want to get rid of any cards? Let's see. You know what? I'm not going to get rid of any cards.
Okay. I'm still bad at red at the moment and green. I can do.
I'm bad at red, but I can handle green.
I can do blue, no problem.
Okay, I'll let you do blue.
I just I'm a little iffy on the others.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'll do orange.
Okay.
I can do red now if we need to. If we want to reset green, or I'm good at green as well. Do you need to reset? Or are you-
Probably.
are you
I
on-
can do purple.
Okay.
Is it my turn right now?
Yeah,
Okay. I can't do red.
I can do red.
So are we resetting green?
We can reset green.
Okay. I'll do that then. So I'll get rid of get rid of that one and that one. Okay. That helped me out a bit, yeah.
So I said I'm doing red.
Yeah. And then I'm doing purple.
Okay, so I am not good on blue.
I'm good at blue. I can't do green.
I can do green.
Okay.
I can do red. What?
Blue really needs to get reset since
Okay.
we have that.
Let's reset blue then.
Okay.
This turn. Well, hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play green.
Okay. Are you good on orange?
I am good on orange.
Okay. I'm good at red. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. I'll play that for orange.
And then,
We're gonna reset this.
do you
We're gonna
mind if
reset
you
blue?
do reset blue?
I can reset blue.
So
That's
I've got
fine.
purple.
Okay. That'll actually work out pretty good. Let's go ahead. You know what? I'm just.
You're resetting blue. That's your only move right now. So there's that.
Okay.
So
I
up to
know I
two.
want to get rid of at least one.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get rid of one.
Okay.
There's only 2 cards left.
Okay.
So once all the cards in the deck are gone, then
It's a
we just
matter of
play what's
strategy.
in our hand.
Mhm.
Now green cannot be reset anymore, and I'm fine with that. I can do green
Okay, because
very well.
I can't at the moment. I can do blue right now.
So it is your turn because I did the
I
reset.
can do blue. That's fine by me.
Okay.
I can do orange.
I'll go ahead and I'll do green. And now the deck is out of cards.
I can do orange. I can't do red or purple this turn.
So this is where the puzzle aspect of the game comes in because you need to make sure that you have all the colors accounted for during your turns. And we've already reset green twice, so green now has to be, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we have to go 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And so you just played this,
Yes.
and I played green.
Yes. I
So now
can't
it's
do
back to you.
red.
I can do red.
You can do red. So what are we resetting?
I cannot do orange.
I can do orange. So should we
And
reset purple?
we can reset purple.
And then that would start us off with 6.
Okay, so it's your
Okay.
turn.
So I'll do that one.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. And then purple's getting reset.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and that was you.
That was me.
So I cannot do red, but we can reset red.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I oh, wait. Yeah, red needs reset then, yeah.
So purple, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll go ahead and I'll play a 6 purple.
I'll do a 6 orange.
And I will do a 6 green.
Do you want to go ahead and reset red? So I can do blue.
Well, I just played green.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm
we-
saying though, yeah. So you do,
That's fine.
okay,
So I will reset red, and now it's back to you.
back to me. I can do green. Alright, 1, 2.
Well, the only cards
five,
that we
six,
can
seven.
reset is blue and orange,
Yeah.
and
right.
I can't play either one of those.
Okay, I can.
So let's go ahead and I will play red.
Okay. So that's red done, correct? 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep,
Oh,
we're
no.
good. We're good on
We're
red.
almost there on red. Okay. So purple can't be reset. So I'll do purple.
Okay. And which would you prefer me to reset, blue or orange?
Either. I'm okay with.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and reset blue.
Okay.
And
And
move this
then
over
that
here.
was.
And
Was that your turn?
that was my turn, yes.
Okay. So then I'm gonna do that. So enough for me.
All right, so I will go ahead and I'll play red.
Okay. I'm gonna do blue. And then orange has to be reset.
Okay, I'll have you reset orange.
So your turn.
So
now.
I play that. You reset red or orange, and I play purple, and we won. So
Woo!
we both get the trophy.
Cool.
So like when you're given a concert, all of the parts of the band have to be playing correctly. They have to have the right notes, and they have to do their rests
Yes.
at the appropriate spots. So that really is the key of playing Okey Dokey as far as making sure that you win. Now we've probably played 20 games of this, and
In one sitting, probably. We just knocked out
we
for a while.
because you can lose a game in 2 minutes.
You
based
can.
on the cards. We have always played with the Maestro difficulty level,
Yeah.
using none of that. But that's part of our review, so let's get to what we think. All right, I will start. Now, I've actually played this several times with my lunch group, and I think we've played 3 and 4 player. Honestly, it's felt to be about the same.
Yeah.
Since I played this at all player counts. I've even played solo a few times.
Have you, when you've played with multiple people, did that help you out with like the distribution of colors? So like if you were only stuck with maybe 2 colors, did that kind of help having that extra player to maybe carry the other colors' weight at the time?
Well, the thing is, in a 4-player game, you really have to make sure that you're covered because you're not going to get another turn for a while. So I would say it's kind of been hit or miss on that.
I was just wondering on that because, I mean, sometimes it feels like I've got 2 colors, you've got 3 colors, or vice versa, and then you're kind of like, well, when it comes to doing the resets, it makes it a little difficult on who's deciding who's doing it, I think.
I actually prefer this as a 2-player game. I've played it several times with 3-player, that's fine. The solo game, it feels like playing solitaire.
I can see that.
And that's not bad. But if I play solitaire, I play solitaire on my iPad.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Megan?
I like it. I think it's cool. It's a really interesting concept. Kind of like you said, it is kind of like solitaire, just the simplicity of it. But there is that tragedy, especially trying to figure out, okay, you have to kind of pay attention to what cards are on the table. What do you have, especially in a 2-player game, you can kind of figure out, would it be better for me to play the next card? Like, what's still in the draw pile? What would my opponent have to kind of go next? You kind of have to start thinking about all the possibilities when trying to play your turn.
Yeah, I think the color choice is good. The artwork on the cards, is kind of neat.
They're all different animals doing little instruments, so it's kind of cool. They're all not just like one color or number is a specific. So.
And it does go with the theme, because the animals are playing instruments. You see the music lines there. The staff. I forgot what that was called. It's not the Staff of Ra, is it?
No.
Like an Indiana Jones.
Not that. It's musical.
So the gameplay's quick. Like I said, we've played probably 20 or so games.
Yeah.
Most of the games you just saw it play out. That's about how long it's going to take.
We normally get pretty far. I mean, we've had a couple where like the first thing round we're like, nope, okay, we're already lost. But we normally get at least halfway through the game before we kind of start hitting some difficulties. But I mean, even then, we're just like, okay, let's just redo it. Like, let's try again, see what we can do.
Well, and when you get to the end and you realize you're not going to win,
just like, ugh.
It does kind of feel a little crushing because you're thinking, oh man, we've done so well through here, and then now we've lost.
It's like the last 2 rows, and you're like, oh wait, I didn't pay attention to this card or something. So it's kind of like, ugh. Or you might have like the following numbers, and you're like, wait, okay, never mind.
Yeah. And if you were at Gen Con this year, and if you went up to the Tasty Minstrel booth and you told them Dargon is the player's champion, they would actually give you a free copy of Okey Dokey.
There you go. The name is just weird, Okey Dokey. Like, I don't understand that one.
Okey Dokey.
Because, I I guess that's what you're saying. That it's like, it's a little animal concert with Okey Dokey. Just kind of weird. It's a fun name, though.
Yeah.
I like it.
I really don't know the origin of that.
Where did that come from, though?
But it's fun. I think anybody can play this game. It plays so fast.
Yeah.
And so we played it several times at lunch.
It's an easy filler, too.
It is definitely a filler while you're waiting for other people to show up for your game nights or whatever. So I would highly recommend Okey Dokey, so you want to check it out.
Yeah.
All right. So that is it, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter.
Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.